In the US right now, one man is attempting to break the solo queue ladder. That, of course, is LIDER. As you can see on the leaderboard here, guys, he is 1,044 LP. The second place person on the ladder is currently 550. This man is 500 LP above the second place person on the leaderboard. That is absolutely ridiculous. Today's gameplay, it's going to be a Yone review, guys. He's been popping off with Yone, 70% win rate from the last 30 games. Let's jump into it. Jumping onto the rift now, we're up against a Kassadin. And not any Kassadin, this is Permaban Kassadin, the 1000 LP Kassadin player. I did a video on a couple of weeks ago, so this matchup should be an absolute banger. And the early game's all going to be about wave control. The Yone, obviously, he's going to have a bit of an advantage in the early game. As the game progresses, Kassadin will slowly start to outscale the Yone. He should. And when he comes into level 16, he'll be a monster. But until then, look, it's all on the Yone to try and set up the early game correctly. Unfortunately, he has a Master Yi in the jungle. Like, it's not really a champion in my eyes. I hate having a Master Yi in the jungle. They don't really just play for themselves. But let's see how he plays the laning phase. Every time this Kassadin looks to move up, the Yone obviously trying to abuse the range advantage you have with that Q, and you just try and poke him off with the wave. And he hits level 2 first, as expected. First 2 to 3 waves, guys, you need to perfect this on your champion. Any champion you have, like in your repertoire of like champ pool, you need to perfect your laning phase against different champions. First 2 to 3 waves, it's all it's about. If you can master that, you're gonna have such a good time in the mid lane. Too many players lose lane early, and it's complete disaster. As we're trying to hard shove this wave into the tower, you can see Kassadin's actually out of potions, and this has been the goal for LIDER. He gets the wards over onto the Wraith camp, by the way, guys. This is a great ward. You see that ward, and it just spots Talia. Look on the map. You see Talia clearing that wave? Now you know exactly what Talia is trying to do. She's probably going to try and clear that Wraith camp, and then go and contest the scuttle on the bot side. So you have two options, I guess. It's either you hug your mid lane to the top side, so you can't get ganked, or you and your Master Yi go and try and contest the bot lane scuttler. I don't know who would win. I really don't know who would win. It just depends if Talia lands the flick. Kassadin early game is atrociously bad, so you'd hope that red side would win an early skirmish. As you can see, a huge CS lead is already starting to happen in the mid lane. Yone is so nice to CS with, bro. I think we've missed 3 CS. 31 CS should be the perfect score at this point. As he moves into the river, he finds the Talia. This is super aggressive. Ooh. Huge risk. Huge risk by the Yone there. I don't know, man, if I agree with it. Master Yi comes in. Looks like he's a little bit bugged. Oh my god, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Anyways, Kassadin picks up first blood. That's not what you want. Super risky trade that LIDER took there. Didn't really work out. I mean, look, if he hit more skill shots or Talia was a little bit lower, it was doable. Nice flash out there. This Kassadin, we know what Permaban's like, man. People think Kassadin's only a late game champ, but Permaban on the Cass, look, man, he can do damage in the early game. That W does so much damage. Permaban has Seekers. He's going to teleport back into the mid lane. And at this point, I would say Kassadin has the advantage in the lane. Even though, like, yeah, sure, Kassadin's an anti-mage. Because he has Seekers, man, and he'll be E-maxing, the Kassadin should, at level 6, start winning out trades. Back to base, we pick up our Zerka Greaves instantly. This should always be your first buy when playing Yone or Yasuo. And we'll head back to lane. Not full health, guys. You don't need full health. You have health regeneration. So just to save yourself a little bit of time, you don't have to sit in base until you're 100, okay? You can come out a little bit chunked, you'll be fine. You got plenty of sustain, especially with that Doran's Blade. Don't stress. So LIDER is actually not playing in the team. Well, he's not playing in the LEC this year. He, I believe, is playing in the National League for like Moose Esports or something. I was talking to him the other day about it. Obviously, you know, his goal is to play in the big leagues. He wants to play LEC, but the opportunity didn't really come up for him. So he's just going to grind solo queue and see what happens. Probably going to start streaming more, he said. So I'll put a link to his stream and his socials in the description below if you want to give him a follow. As you can see, like I said, at level 6, the trade, horrendous. So you can't do anything mid lane, okay? Your trading is bad, so what do? Instantly roam to see if anyone's overextended. Gangplank, Giga overextended. Pops his E. Hits that ultimate. Hits that knockback. Goes a 1-for-1 trade. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know, man. We couldn't do anything mid lane, so I guess that's the best we could have got. And it's looking to be a bit of a spicy game. I asked Leader what his name meant. He said it's from a game that he played as a kid. Does anyone know what it's called? Apparently, Treasure Hunter was a class. I think it was an MMO RPG or something. I can't remember what it's called. But paying respects to the game he played growing up, I guess. And we've been seeing a lot of Yone in competitive this weekend in our LCS. People have been trying to bring it out in the LCK. Champion is really strong in the meta. I saw Perks actually dropped a loss against C9 with it as the cannon gets missed. Move topside into the river. And this game's a bit weird because you don't have a jungler. When you play with these Master Gears guys, you really can't play... They just play for themselves. They don't have really any CC set up. They don't really have any... They just go around doing their own little thing. You got to kind of try and schedule your plans around them. It's Gangplank. Overextended. This is a beautiful counter gank if we can get it. Waiting for the wall to drop, you can see. Dashes in, gets the knock up onto the Talia, pops the ignite. Here comes Master Yi. They get one. And we're looking for a second. Can we get a double kill? Beautiful shutdown over to the Yone. And you see the Kassadin, he's working his way into the mid lane, getting a bit of farm. But these roams are working out. And this is very smart. Early game, gets sacked, right? Early game was terrible. We made a small mistake. The Kassadin gets ahead. He gets the Seekers. So instead of sitting in lane and suffering, he just risks everything on these roams and they pay off. He's 3-1 and actually up CS. So this has actually been such good decision making. A lot of people really struggle at this point in the game. Like when the Kassadin gets that Seeker's Arm Guard lead when they're playing these assassins. I would call Yone an assassin. Some people call it a duelist. It's an assassin. We're down on a level though. Ultimate is up. Lockup misses. Look at that. Look at that damage. Oh my god. A broken his Seekers. And this is why on mages, guys, like this item is just if you're into 80 champ, just buy it. Absolutely bonkers. Nice little Harrow picked up. Probably grab these juicy fruits and look for another topside gank. Okay, Kassadin overextended a little bit here. As Atilia is trying to secure the dragon of the first dragon of the game. Let's see what happens. Kassadin knocked up, bone plating. Ult's in. Beautiful timing. Do you see he held the ult until he knew the Kassadin would R over. And even the Master Yi played that correctly with the Q as he went over. Juicy knock up by the Janna. Times that knock up. E, Q, one more, and then we tick back for the 5th kill of the game. Beautiful setup. Leader. Dude, I used to call him LIDER. L-I-D-E-R. That's not how I spell leader. L-E-A-D-E-R, I think. But, look. Different pronunciations everywhere, I guess. As we head back to base. And we are working our way into a shield bow. Strong bow, shield bow. A lot of Yones were going for the Gale Force, actually. We saw Chovy rushing it. But Leader said that the shield bow is just too OP on this champion. He said that the dueling you get... The shield that you get just enables you too much to be able to duel and lifesteal. Like, it's so much more valuable than the slight extra mobility that the Gale Force gives you. So that's his reasoning behind that. Because I was just curious. I asked him about some of the stuff that's been, you know, some of the stuff that he's been doing. It's always nice to talk to these players before I do the reviews to kind of see what's going on. Leader's such a nice guy as well, man. Always down for a chat. I was looking for a 1v2 play. Spectacular. Maybe even 1v3. Dueling, you don't want this, buddy. You don't want it. Ultimate's up in 10 seconds. Knockup lands. Grabs the Zillion ultimate. Now he's looking to pop the Samira. Oh, that knockup just misses. It doesn't matter. Still gets the kill. Oh my god. Oh, that's so typical. Absolutely mechanics maxing and testing in the mid lane. Typical mid laner. He goes for the absolute Hail Mary. He almost gets it, doesn't he? But not quite, and gives the shutdown over. Tragic. Completed mythic. Next item is the Infinity Edge. Usually it's mythic, so usually the shield bow or the Gale Force into IE into Bloodthirster, I believe, is the build. These Yones and Yasuos, pretty strong at the moment. Oh, what's up, guys? How you doing? Damn, I thought I was gonna kill. Gangplank just lives. And you can already see how deadly this champion is with a lead. Like, you just constantly try and duel, and you just draw so much pressure. Like, you're such a strong pressure point, and you're so hard to deal with because of all the mobility. Only like a 1.8k gold lead, so it's not too much to call GG yet, but it's lining up to be a pretty good game. And you can see him going for them super aggressive trades under the tower. Steal some gold away. Where'd the Kassadin go? Looking to fight bot side? We're just going to hard commit down mid, maybe. Oh, maybe we get a flank behind the team fight. We have ultimate. Ignite's almost up. Expect to see an ER into the team fight. Talia, how you doing, buddy? Grabs that one. Gets the double buffs. His 8th kill of the game. Heads back into the mid lane. I hate versing Kassadins because in the back of my mind, I just know my team will throw the game, not close it early, and then Kassadin hits 16, and then I just cry. What is going on in this bloody red side jungle, bro? Okay, Gangplank, settle down there, buddy. Oh, Janna. I don't think this is killable. Just set up the... Just take the easy objective. Eve? Jesus Christ. You could see the play he was looking for. No hesitation. Went straight for it. Just didn't quite have the range. That's how you gotta play these champions though, guys. You can't hesitate. You just gotta... As soon as you see something, you just go, boom, go for it. Don't think about it. Do I go for it? Just go, and go for it. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. But hesitation will kill you on these type of champions. Lock up lands. Stun. This is that permaban with the Everfrost we were talking about. Oh, almost get it. God, this guy's playing with fire. Healing should be insane good though. What a bloody menace. And we can sustain back up in the side lane here. Easily to full. How's this Kalista? Starting to put work on the map. Love it. Man, how much gold is this guy sitting on? Must be a bloody lot. He has everything here. Let's see if he tries to go for a kill. So dumb how much armor Kassadin can get. Zilean, could you stop touching me, please? We should wait the Zilean ult and then pop ultimate. Yone ult comes through. Everfrost misses. God. He is just toying with them. He can't quite get them. But he has so much sustain that he doesn't need a base. Finally, here comes the gangplank. You see that shield bow active? And he gets shut down by the gangplank. Boom. Bit of an overstay, but he probably had like 10k gold in his inventory, so he picks up that infinity edge in the base. And this is where you really start to come online. Master Yi? I guess it's a good counter to Talia. Master Yi is probably the best counter to Talia now that I think about it. I hate playing Talia when the enemy has it, Master Yi. Okay, I like it. Okay, this cameraman pans away as Pemberban gets exploded. Level, what level is he? Was he level 13 or 12?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
As we're moving in now with an 8k gold lead, this game, she should be a bit wide open. Let's see a couple more stylish kills. As Gangplank's overextended. Is this actually CLG Finn? Is this Finn? Why is he not in America? Well, that damage is really balanced. Hey, boy. Sorry, buddy, you're not getting away today. The most important bit about playing these champions is like cancelling your auto attack animations and weaving autos in between your Qs, guys. Once you get that down pat, you're good to go. Yone is such a... It seems mechanical because in people's head they're like, Yone, Yasuo, you know, they're similar, but like, dude, Yone is so much easier to play. It's a very simple champion in my eyes. It's like Yasuo, but with way less risk. No ultimate, but we can just E proc. E, Q, Q. Waits a Zilean ultimate out. And you can see the Master Yi just waited for the last second, then flashes in. Double knock up for the Yone coming in, grabs. Who did he grab in that? He grabbed the Gangplank? The hell? And that's a 4 for 1. And he's off looking for some more gold, more camps. Okay, he's just doing a little bit of a loop-de-loop. What the hell is the point of that? Sure. Just trolling a little bit. Ultimate's up in 10. Got the third Drake of the game. Coming up. And he's just sitting here looking for a pick. He just wants to ER something. Found a shield. E. Flash R. Can I get out of here? Thanks, Talia. Nice flick by the Talia. And there should be an absolutely massive overextension by the Yone. Gives a shutdown over. Just a bit of a limit test, guys. Now, I was about to say, if you're trying to like win, don't do this. But like, Leader's 1.2k LP now or something. He's been absolutely tearing it up. This guy only knows how to mechanics max. So look, who am I to talk? Go for it. Test away, my dudes. But this is how you can lose a game if you wanted to, is give these shutdowns away, trying to make plays. As you can see, the Bloodthirster gonna be the next item. Kassadin level 13. Just keep an eye on that. This Master Yi got Kraken PDIE? The hell? The hell is this build? I bet it does a lot of damage. Gangplank Essence Reaver into the Collector. And this guy's got Everfrost Talia. And as soon as I see Everfrost Talia, I just feel bad. The item is so terrible. It is absolutely not worth it as we start up the Baron at 22 minutes. Poor Samira. I have not seen her do anything noteworthy in the entire game. Movement in hunting. You always want to be on like a weird angle on this champ, guys. You never want to be coming straight forward. Oh, I love that. Nice little juke out in the Talia flick. Yeah, you always want to be on this little flank. And as they go in, you just want to try and get an E to the side into an R. Nice engage, brother Kimmel. Yone, ER. Zillion ult goes out in the Samira, ticks back. Should be able to sustain back up and then try again. Look how disgusting that healing is, guys. It's really, really unbalanced. And here we go. Looking for the end now. Been destroyed. And that's going to be a GG, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review. Good luck in your own games, and I'll catch us all later. Peace.